everyone, and welcome to your reading of the Rose Tarot. Just give me a minute, something's fallen on the floor. Yes. It's been a while, hasn't it? Well, yes. So, before we start, I would like to thank God, Source, the universe, all the archangels and angels of love and light, all the spirits and spirit guides of love and light, for guiding me to share my gifts with you all. During this reading, please take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind, okay? Now, if you like your readings, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. So, today we're doing the reading for Capricorn. So, Capricorn, let's get started. Right. I shuffled your cards, meditated over them, prayed over them. They are now ready for a good reading. Overall energy, the Emperor. Nice card. Amazing. Or shall we do this reading like this? Right. It's always nice to have a special someone that makes you smile, isn't it? Yep. So, for those of you who can skip this part and who wants the fast spiritual message, skip this and move forward. For those of you who are still with me, here we go. Let's spread it all around, spread the love. I'll put these here. I'll use these cards today. For some reason, I'm feeling the need for this. I don't know why. I'll take this for this. Let's put it there. And we'll do this here. We're going to do part on YouTube and part extended. Okay, my darlings. After this, we are going to use the Romance Angels right here. To keep it simple. This is for the month of March. So we'll keep it simple for March, shall we? Oh, good God. What's going on with the... It's a bit wonky, is it? Oh. I don't know how to make this. Please bear with me and just don't watch the video, just listen to it. In fact, you just have to listen to the messages. That's all. And then we'll have the energy oracles. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we'll have the energy oracles here. And then we have our besties here. We'll keep it on the side, on that side, if you can see. Or maybe you can see better on this side, isn't it? 3 for now. And 4 for later. The extended. Right. So my darlings, let's read. What we're going to see in your reading is we'll read your current energy. We will look at your relationships, current energy. We'll look if there's a split or a discord in this reading, in your relationship, it comes up. Then we'll look for the root cause. What's the real reason for your split and your discord? And then we'll look into the heart space of your person towards you. We'll look into their mind space as well, of your person towards you, what they think about you. And then we will look if there is a future for this relationship and what is the future of this relationship. And then we will see what is the best step for you to take moving towards your future. Okay? Not only in this relationship, overall in your life. Okay? Right. So let's check where you're coming from here into this reading. So I can see over here. Ooh. Oh, ooh, talk about the war of the spiritual. Now over here, I can see you're coming from a place where there's a lot of unanswered questions. The person you were dealing with was very manipulative, is very secretive about their ill doing. So they were being, what you call, they were spreading their. They were spreading their love all over the place. I don't know if it's love or sex, whatever you want to call it. But this person was rag about town, you know what I mean? It just terrible. I don't know how to call it. Am I running out of words or language? Or maybe too many languages in my head. I've noticed lately that when I'm trying to speak one language, I speak some words in another language because there is no possible meaning or there's no words to describe that situation in that particular language. You know what I mean? So I end up using some other word that describes it from another language. Good God, I hope I don't start doing that over here. Because look at these cards. I decided to take all the majors, didn't I? Right, so let's start here. For you, I can see over here, you are looking very prosperous. You are growing immensely. In fact, you are growing spiritually as well as in your 3D. What's happening over here, there has been some kind of clarity that's come into your vision, peripheral. So you are able to see something very clearly. You're able to see something through and through. And this is causing you to clear many blockages that you may have had in your life previously, up until now. So over here I can see you could have been dealing with a person who kept a lot of secrets from you. This person could have been very stubborn, very arrogant, very egotistical, and they were very narcissistic. These are a few examples, a few points from a narcissistic personality. I'm just saying. Now, this person could be very controlling. They come across very controlling, okay? It is their way or the highway and blah blah bullshit. So this person, you're coming across as the Empress over here, okay? And you have the overall energy of yours as the Emperor. So you're coming into alignment within yourself. You understand what I mean? So I was looking, I was hoping the battery is not low. So what's going on over here? Let's not interrupt. What's going over here is that you are coming into alignment with yourself, okay? You have experienced a lot of toxicity in this relationship in the past, in your past relationship. I would rather let this person be in the past because your first card over here is the Fool. All right. So since this is the energy you're coming into the reading with, or where you're coming from, rather, there's been a lot of secrets, there's been a lot of deceits, there has been a lot of toxic behaviors that has kept you bound to this person in the past. So this person, it leads me to think, has been doing a lot of spell work on you. They've been doing a lot of manipulations on you. They have been messing with the esoteric for some of you. Yes, this person has been probably dilly-dallying, dipping their fingers into a pot where it does not belong. So this person could be somebody who knows nothing about the esoteric but may have heard of one or two podcasts here and there and decided to dip their fingers, and now they've kind of burned their fingers and they don't know what to do with it, okay? Their life, you see, my dear, is going to be falling apart completely, and this is because of their own doing. Why? Because you are rebuking any kind of negative energy or negativity that they are sending your way, whether it's in the real world, through communication, or whether it's through the energetic field that they're sending you through, negativity through, okay? You have no time for all that. You are very in tune with your psychic abilities. You're very in tune with the universe. The veil is very thin between you and the other side, okay? And you have been blessed with a lot of abundance. So now I can see over here, for some of you who were doing things in the past, in terms of career growth, in terms of business, you were not seeing much of a what you call it, progress in those areas of your life. You will see a sudden push, a sudden acceleration that will push you in the right direction, that will push you towards promotion, that will push you towards immense profits in terms of business, that will push you, it's like you're skyrocketing very, very fast. For many of you, you'll find you're getting monetary, or you're getting a lot of opportunities that's coming your way out of the blue. Some of you are getting monetary inheritances out of the blue. Some of you may not even have known the person existed. Maybe they just found you and decided that you're the only living member of that family, and you're getting that inheritance, for example, right? You never know. So whatever form of or whatever stream of income you're getting right now is going to be a surprise, and it's going to make you very, very happy. It could be a sudden burst of wealth, darling. For some of you, you are ready for love. Okay, let me put it that way. Since you have left this person behind, since you have left a shit relationship behind, I can see most of you are ready for love. And once you're ready for love like this, in this way, yeah, you know for a fact you're ready for love. Once you're ready for love in this way, well, the person you have wished for or hoping for with the qualities you need is right there in your life, in your vicinity, making themselves known in some way, shape, form or the other. Okay? Now, I'm not talking about any past person. You can go, I don't know, shove that past person in the bin, put a lid on it and put a lock on it, put a seal, put some concrete and dump it in the middle of the sea. That person is done. Out of your life for good. Okay? Yes, sewer. Talk about this. There might as well have been a sewer rat. You know what I mean? Oh. Well, let's read those oracles. So over here, you know for a fact that you are beautiful. You know what I mean? Because this person who was there in your past has made you feel less than, okay? Because they were insecure about you. Because you were so beautiful, they didn't know how you were beautiful inside out, okay? They did not know how to be with a person like you, how to be with a woman. They knew how to be with lowlifes. They knew how to be with, poke and go, if you know what I mean. They knew how to be with skanks, but they did not know how to be with a woman because they have never been with a woman before. So they have had all these sexual deviances, all these sexual affairs with all these other people. As now they have all these dark entities hanging around them in their energy field, and you don't have time for that. You don't have space for that, because I think with these cards showing up here, you can feel it, and you're like, you're just ready to let go. No matter what they say or do, they'll never get you back now. It's done. In fact, I think they've said too much and they've done too much harm to ever get you back, by what I feel. Well, if you see these cards here, there's no way anyone can go back from this. You know, you've done the most. You've had way too much patience with this person, darling. Way too much patience than you should have had for anyone. Just give me a minute. Sorry guys, I will not edit this because it takes a bit of time really. Sorry bubbles. Try and did I use this? It just popped in my head just now, because I haven't used this light in a while. So I thought perhaps maybe I could. Ah, nice. Nice. Yes, this is much brighter. Yes, much brighter, much nicer. So let's begin. So we've seen where you're coming from. I feel right now you're in a phase in your life where you are taking charge of your life completely. You know what I mean? You just want to take charge of your life because you feel as though you have been... Oh, yeah. Talk about it. Oh, she covered energy. Shall we? I'll take that up there. So yes, so let's read, shall we? So darlings, let's get out the wand. Here we can see you are ready to take a leap of faith towards your future. Yes, you want to just leave everything that is not serving you way behind. You have no time, place or space for it anymore. Okay, there is no love in the situation. There's only hate, abuse, toxicity and all kinds of bleh in this relationship of the past. You're leaving it because it's not fulfilling you at all and it's causing only I don't know, it's a lot of hate coming from that person. The person needs therapy, if you ask me. You know, and they need to go for therapy. I'm sure you may have told them in the past to go for therapy, but they started to project all their rubbish onto you, and now you're like, you know, let it be, because see, there's nothing there. Really, there's nothing there. It's empty. There's no feelings, there's no... You know, you're not holding any space for this person anymore because there's only so much abuse that one person can take, you know. And I think I've been through hell. And if you've not, you know, usually in these cases, one of the people tend to die. So if you've got out of this situation alive, count yourself lucky because I think you've been through a lot. It's not like you two have grown apart. No, this person has actually sabotaged your life and they have sabotaged the relationship. They have real shit karma on their hands, darling. Leave them be. Now, over here I can see clearly that there's this person who will be coming back and they'll be like, please don't go, you know. It's probably this person of your past. Only the people from your past come back, don't they? So, they might come back and say, oh, please don't go, blah, blah, bullshit. They'll give you the, lip service. Okay? They'll give you the lip service, but there's nothing to back it up, if you know what I mean. They're not going to put in any work. They're not going to put in any effort. They're not going to show anything that they've done differently. No, they're just going to do lip service to keep you, to keep you in limbo. Because if they're a narcissist, which they clearly are, they're going to have you as a standby. I think they've always had you as a standby because they have too many secrets that they've kept behind your back and away from you. But you already know all their shit secrets and all their extramarital or extra relationship affairs. You know, this person seems like a loser because they asked over here clearly to make the effort towards, you know, taking the right steps, coming clean, being honest about their activities, but they cannot be honest. They want to keep secrets. They want to have that control over you because they feel as though if they don't tell you, you'll come back and ask them about it. But you're here, you know everything, you just want them to speak the truth, but they don't want to, so you're telling them to piss off. You're like, you're done. You're done. I will take a card later to see in the extended, we'll see how many years you all may have been in this relationship. I think I'm getting an idea. About 7 years. You've had patience. I'll take this. You've had patience for about 7 years. Yes. Talk about it. So you've had patience with this fool for about 7 years. This person is a fool. They do not know how to recognize true love when they're presented with it. They know how to recognize fucking go. What do you call the relationship? Speed dating, or I don't know, one night stands or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? Because they cannot, even if they're in a relationship which on the outside looks like long term, yeah, there's always hundreds of people involved, hundreds of skanks or whatever involved in it. Always. Because it is that person. The demonic. So weak. Dramatic. And if they don't get attention, they'll go to any extent to get the attention, on any level. They don't care. They're shameless. They have no ethics. They're a fool. You know what I mean? They don't know how to put in their effort into anything. They're a copycat though. They'll copy, but they don't know what they're copying. That too. You know what I mean? Sicko. You've had too much patience over here. This thing has been moving too slow. You're making your intentions clear and you're letting it go. Okay? It's been moving way too slow. So you're making your intentions clear. You're letting it go. You're saying you've had lots of patience. Yeah, everything you waited for, this and that. And no, it was not worth it. I can see clearly over here what you're thinking is that all this wait was for nothing because nothing has changed in the past 7 years. I don't know why I'm getting that number. It's right here in front of your nose. The next number I'm getting, 6 to 7 years. 6, 7, 8. So it's progressive. I don't know who you've been dealing with, but these kind of people need to be locked up. They seriously need to be locked up because they're so damaged. They go around damaging normal people. So say, for example, you've lived a normal life, okay? You've been brought up in a normal environment, you've had normal life experiences, and then you have this damaged person into your life and cause so much carnage because they are completely damaged themselves. They can't see any other person who is normal. They don't know what normal is. So they tend to destroy it. Okay, so this person you're dealing with needs to be dropped, which you have done, and they need to go straight to the mental hospital or straight into therapy. Now, let's see what is your relationship's current energy. It's very clear here. I can finish it in about 4 or 5 sentences. There was no communications here between you both because someone over here is not speaking the truth, and you're not going to open any kind of communication because you've given up. Basically, there is no clarity. You just spoke your mind. If this person doesn't want to come clean or be clear about what they've done in the past, you want nothing to do with them. Okay, and you're open to new. Your heart chakra is open. This person has moved out of your life at just the right time when your heart is ripe for love. You know what I mean? Because they've dried out. You see, they've dried out all. It's like, putting it to the ringer, the washing machine, like squeezed. All the love has been squeezed dry. So that's how much damage they've done to you. That's how much hate and abuse they put you through, And they must have bitched about you as well to their skanks. This is the kind of this person is weak. Now, over here, it's very clear that you're having feelings. You're ripe for love, darling. You don't want this in the past, and you're going towards your future, and your next person that you're coming across is going to be your true love because your heart is opening again. Despite being through a terrible past, what I see here is that you have regenerated your energy. Yeah, you have done the work in your time while healing yourself, while getting over the fact some of you may have gone through therapy, and if not through therapy, some of you are therapists, or some of you are counselors, or some of you are attending online classes as counsels, like taking counsel and all that stuff. You know what I mean? But in whatever shape, way or form, you've received this kind of internal clarity. Yes, it is because you have done the intense healing work that was required of you to reach that point wherein you are able to heal and regenerate your love particles and be open for new love. So basically what I can see over here, you have closed the door on the old and you're going towards the new. Right, shall we take some clarifiers? I don't even think this reading needs much clarifiers, at least for the ones we'll do on YouTube, but let's do it. Let's take some clarifiers and see. Let's reconfirm. Talk about it. It's an end. It's the end to this. So the relationship current energy is that this whole thing is coming to the end, to an end. Okay, and it's coming full circle. It is only the clarity. If there's clarity, if there's openness, if there's transparency, if there's truth that's being spoken, maybe this relationship could go somewhere. But since it's not been spoken, I can see clearly over here, it's not been spoken because there's too much conflicts to go along with it. Yeah, and someone over here is trying to keep a lid over the shit they've done to you. So if that's the case, they have lost a true love situation. Yes, and let them go to their skanks, because there are some people. I'll give you this example. It's not only to make you feel better, it is the truth. So there are people who go through life, yes, and when they meet the right woman, for example, okay, they treat the right woman really badly. They take her for granted, disrespect her, humiliate her, and you'll see it's only that woman that they will hate the most. Because why? The question is why? Because that is the only person that has shown them love. And with the intensity they hate her, that's the same intensity they will live in regret for the rest of their lives. And this is a known fact, because this has been tried and tested, and this has been said by a lot of men, that when they met the right woman, they were messed up and they didn't know how to treat or be with a woman, and they learned a lot from that relationship, but there was no other woman that would compare to her. And these are men like 80 years old, almost on their deathbeds, you know what I mean, like one leg in the grave. So if you ask them the question at the end of their lives, this is coming through experience, yeah, all the answers. So I get a feeling that this is one of those relationships where your person forfeited this relationship just because they wanted to hold on to their lies. So these lies itself, or even if they're giving you half-truths or rubbish, whatever, it is still a lie. Okay? So they can hang on to those lies, but at the end of their life, and they can go through all their skanks, whatever, they'll go to a numerous amounts, but they will never find that satisfaction. They will always feel that void. There will always be something missing, and it will always come back to you, and they will always live in regret. People like this always live in regret, even though they might not show. On the outside, they'll try and pretend, but you know them inside out. So no matter what they do, no matter what they pretend, you know exactly what's going on. Why? Because you're here. You're the Empress and the High Priestess, darling. So for you, you're saying, what a fool. I already know the story. This is what you're probably telling them, that you already know the story of what they've done, who they've done with. You just wanted to hear it from them. You just wanted to know whether they're capable of speaking the truth. But why push it to such an extent is my question to you. Because you're a Capricorn. You'll give a million chances to the one you love. But once they've run out of the chances, once they've run out of the millionth chance, you're gone. And once you're gone, there's no turning back. with you. Why? Because you're a Capricorn. You keep moving. But before you move, you do your best to cover all the bases. So that you can move on without any regrets. Here you are, ripe and ready for love. That's what I see. Your heart is open and you're ripe and ready for love. Yes? It's time. That door is closed. Now, over here, there has been, if you're wondering why this is like this, if this person could, for some of you, this person could be married. So you are not aware perhaps of this marriage, or this person could be with someone else. They are entertaining other people, and that other people that they are entertaining, person or people, whoever they are entertaining, yeah, romantically or sexually or whatever it is, yes, online, offline, whichever line, yeah, wherever they are, yeah, they've been cheating on you, and the one they've been cheating with is the one who is doing the magic, the black magic, to or sending you the evils, yeah, so that you guys cannot be together. And since your person is so weak, their minds are easily susceptible to such evils, so they will listen to anything the other person is telling them for a bit of a, you know what, pokey, whatever you call it. Yes, weak people do not belong in your circle, darling Capricorns, because weak people will only cause holes in your castle. So you rather let them go and let them die in the enemy camp, yeah, with their voodoos and people, whoever they are doing, who's doing the magic. I wouldn't be surprised if your person is doing voodoo on you as well, yeah, because of their jealousy of your energy. You're vibrating so high, darling. You're the Empress and the High Priestess. You are concentrating mostly on the coins, on your coins. Now let's see what's the split, cause of the split and the discord in this relationship. This relationship was not moving forward because there needed to be some kind of healing. Your person was causing, there was somebody over here who was cheating like non-stop, who had a lot of extramarital affairs or extra relationship affairs, yeah, but they refused to come clean. Instead, they were blaming you and playing childish games of manipulations and control. Now here you see, they were playing with too many people. They thought they had a lot of options over here, okay? They thought they could manipulate and control you and control and juggle all these other people as well along with you. So they were having a time of their life when they were doing this, okay? Why? Because they wanted some kind of importance. They wanted, this is a power-hungry person who thinks they can play around with people's lives. Okay, but now all this has come and it's going to backfire on them, because I can see where these cards are going. Yeah, but whatever is going to backfire on them, they will have to end up in a mental institution or behind bars in jail. Now, the reason for a split and this discord is because the person you were dealing with was completely unhealed. Okay, this person was very damaged in their psyche. So they have been through a very damaging life, which is none of your business, even though you help them out a lot. But in the end, you see what happens. They damage you. So you ended up helping them, this person, yeah, trying to help them with their problems and their issues, mental issues, but they ended up damaging you and your life. So you have had to let them go. Because this person had sexual addictions. This person wouldn't stop sleeping around. This person wanted to date other people always. The grass was always greener on the other side for this person. Okay, this person is lazy. This person may go to work, earn money, but they will complain all day, all night, okay? And if they get an opportunity to be lazy, they will just drop their job, whatever they're doing, and just sit in the house. So probably that's what they did when they were with you. Probably they freeloaded off you extensively, yeah? Probably use your property, use your house, use your vehicles, whatever, when they were with you, and they freeloaded off you, you see. So this person was using you as a parent figure, if you know what I mean. So there was a complete imbalance in your relationship dynamic. So because, it's not because of you, it is because of this person's damaged past. So this person could have been an alcoholic, they could have also been a drug addict or substance abuse, whatever they were on. Yeah, they were abusing things. So when you abuse something too much, yeah, it is because you're trying to get away from something else. Yes, so that's what they did. So if they were an alcoholic, there is to be a Jekyll and Hyde personality over here. Now, as for you, you could have fallen in love with this person. Yeah, that's the reason you were so resilient and you held strong onto this relationship. And it feels as though you were the one who was keeping this relationship together. So basically, what was happening here is that you were holding the relationship together and you were basically in this relationship by yourself, because this person was completely breadcrumbing you. They were actually basically not giving you much. You know? So what for? What were you holding on to this relationship for? Why? Because you love this person, perhaps. You know? And for Capricorn, love knows no bounds until the person you loved completely destroyed your love. Yes? And I can see over here, you've had too much patience with this person. You, in fact, helped them a lot mentally, physically, spiritually, yeah, in many ways than one. But this person just disregarded everything you've done for them. They disrespected you completely. They gossiped against you. They bitched about you behind your back. They spoke about your secrets, what you spoke to them in confidence, yeah. They spread all your secrets out for everyone to see. This person is horrid. So they have destroyed your love, they've sabotaged your love completely. The reason for the split and the discord is that one person in this relationship was completely mentally and spiritually damaged, and they came with their baggage in this relationship. In fact, not only that, what happened here is that that person created more baggage, extra baggage on this relationship by entertaining other entities on the side. Because of their sexual addictions, yeah, they started gathering a lot of karma on their soul and they started dumping it on your relationship. This relationship would not go anywhere. In fact, none of their relationships go anywhere. Okay, it always ends. And it is not anyone's fault, it is their fault. And they will always have this void because now they are losing you. Over here I can see clearly you are moving forward and you are going towards your abundance. You're going towards your money. You're concentrating on your money. Your money is growing by leaps and bounds. Now, we will be moving into the extended, but before we go there, we will read this oracle card. It's saying here clearly, darlings, it's time for a change, to learn something new, to use technology and gadgets with wisdom. Yes, number 7 again. Number 7 is popping out. Yes, it's the completion of a cycle. Yes, for you, some of you may have been together 7 years. Yes, and it's a definite completion of an energetic cycle, of a karmic cycle. So basically, what's happened here? Whatever you had to close out with this person, you give them chances, this, that, and the other. You've closed out. You've spoken your truth, and you walked away. You are open to new love. Your heart is ripe for love, yeah, and true love is going to be coming into your life, and it's not going to be coming from anywhere in the past. Okay, it's going to be popping into your life like I don't know what, God sent probably. You never know. For all you know, you could be engaged very quickly. Don't forget to visit my shop. Okay, we sell our diamonds there too. Right, so my darlings, let's see. In the extended, what are we going to see? Don't go yet. I have a lot to do over here. So before I do that, let's see what we're going to see in the extended. In the extended, we're going to see we're going to see the heart space. Their heart space is showing the 8 of Pentacles. Then we're going to see their mind space, which is showing the Ace of Cups. Then we're showing what is the future of this relationship. You have the 7 of Cups, and then what is the best step for you to take moving towards the future? We have the 4 of Pentacles. Nice. It's very good. So now let's do the rose oracles. Okay. Let's see what the Rose Oracle. Okay. Very good. So over here it says you need to take the leap, which is very evident here. You're taking the leap towards your future. You're going by leaps and bounds. Things are improving in your life. Yeah, very, very quickly. You are a Capricorn. You are blessed, yeah, with whatever's going on with the planetary positions at the moment. So you're called here to make the effort. For those of you who are feeling a bit down, yeah, don't be in that space for way too long. Pick yourself up and go for things. Yeah. Luck is in your favor at the moment, darlings. You have to go for it. The window is open, the door is open, everything is open for you, for the abundance to come pouring in. You are destined. It's your destiny. Yeah, you are. Capricorns are destined for greatness, usually. Okay, so even if they die, before the day they die, even if it's the last day of their life on earth, the last day, and they have not had anything in life, on that last bloody day, they'll get the lottery win. And then they'll die. You know what I mean? So you're called over here to put in the effort towards whatever you're doing. So if you have a hobby, or if you're doing some kind of business, or you're planning to take up some kind of studies, whatever it is, darling, or you're planning to take some new job in another place, country, state, city, wherever, and whatever, do it. Go for it. Yes, do not doubt yourself. You are protected, you are shielded, and you are being put on your path to go do what you should have done a long time ago. So for some of you, you could have had a bit of a delay, yeah, in doing what you had to do, because you had to close up some kind of life lessons which you were perhaps going in a circle round and round, but now it's closed because you have said enough is enough, and now you're moving forward. You're not going that loop anymore. Yes, you're learning a life lessons and moving forward. So that's the reason I can see over here you are able to take the leap. Okay, so you will be taking the leap, darling. Not to worry about it, but keep going. Don't stop for nobody, for anybody. Now, let's see. So in the extended, we'll remove one. We'll take one Archangel Michael card and one Soul's Journey card as well. And over here, let's see the initials that come out for you. I feel terrible for you, but not really, because you have healed yourself and you've actually picked yourself up and moved on. But what you've been through, it has been terrible, I would say, because nobody should have to go through such terrible, horrible relationships ever in their lives. Okay? You received L, you received U, you received N. And then you receive 3 cards over here, which will reveal in the extended. Now, let's see what zodiac signs you could perhaps have been dealing with. Leo, Taurus, Aries, and then we'll pick 3 cards for the extended. So what do we have here? Leo, Taurus, Aries, and we'll pick 3 cards for the extended. Yes. So, darlings, your reading on YouTube ends here. Thank you so much for tuning in for your reading here on YouTube. This reading is done for March, and it's for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. I will try to make my readings a bit shorter, so I'll be able to do many of them, or complete all of them in the month, because my life has got very busy, and I will have to try and limit a lot of things, and in order to fit in all in a day for the month. All right, darlings. So I thank you all for tuning in for your reading, my darling Capricorns. You know I love you. And until we meet again the next time, take care and God bless.